If you are shopping for a used F-150 right now, how confident are you that you know why a specific year is priced lower than the ones around it? A guy named Paul thought he did. He bought a used 2004 F-150 3 years ago, paid $7,200, clean truck, low rust, ran fine on the test drive. 3 months later, he was sitting in a shop waiting room staring at a repair estimate for $4,800. Spark plug extraction, cam phaser replacement, timing chain guide. The shop foreman told him straight. The truck was worth maybe $5,000 if everything went right after the repair. Paul had bought the worst generation Ford ever put on the road, and the low price was the warning he didn't read. I have watched this happen with specific F-150 years over and over again. Not because the buyers were careless, because Ford builds certain generations with problems that take years to fully surface. And by the time those problems are obvious to everyone, the price drops just enough to make the truck look like a deal to the next person in line. This is about which years those are, what they cost in real dollars, and why buying one of them at a bargain price is almost never the bargain it looks like. The 2004 through 2008. Paul's story is not unusual. It is the most common version of this specific mistake. The 2004 through 2008 carried the 5.4-liter Triton 3-valve V8. If you are looking at one of these, or already own one, here is what is waiting for you. Ford redesigned this engine with a 2-piece spark plug, a separate porcelain shell welded to the electrode. Ford scheduled replacement at 100,000 miles. When owners brought their trucks in for that service, the plugs broke off inside the aluminum cylinder heads. Not occasionally. Ford issued a technical service bulletin and a specialized $300 extraction tool. 8 plugs, $300 to $600 each to extract. Your minimum maintenance bill on an otherwise running truck, $1,200 to $1,500. Here is where it gets interesting and more expensive. Under the plug problem was a second one. The cam phasers on this engine were failure-prone in the same mileage window. When your phasers fail, the timing chain gets involved. When the chain gets involved, you are looking at $2,000 to $5,500, depending on how long you waited to address the rattle. The 2004 alone received 2,400 NHTSA owner complaints and 16 recalls. Most 2006 trucks never reached 150,000 miles without significant mechanical failure. The plug problem doesn't surface until service mileage. Your phaser problem starts as a cold start rattle that owners dismiss as normal, getting louder over months while the damage accumulates. By the time a 2004 or 2006 is priced cheap enough to look like a deal, it has usually already crossed the mileage where one or both problems have started. The price reflects what the seller knows. It doesn't reflect what you are about to find out. Paul paid $7,200. He spent $4,800 in repairs within 3 months. His total cost of ownership on a truck that was supposed to be a deal, $12,000 for a truck worth $5,000. If that price breakdown looks familiar, you are not alone. The 2015 through 2017. This generation gets bought constantly by people who did just enough research to avoid the 2004 to 2008 trucks, but not enough to know what year they landed in instead. If you are shopping in the 2015 through 2017 range right now, this is the part you need to read carefully. 2015 was the first year of the aluminum body, with teething problems on the brake master cylinder and door latches. 2017 was the first year of the 10-speed transmission. The original CDF clutch drum design was not corrected until August 2022, meaning every 2017 and 2018 truck built before that date left the factory with a known flaw at the center of the transmission's most common failure. And then the EcoBoost cam phaser issue. The 3.5-liter in the 2017 through 2020 generation has a cam phaser design Ford's own customer satisfaction program 21N03 acknowledged in writing. The lock pins wear, the phasers rattle on cold start. If the rattle goes unaddressed, the timing chain jumps. That program covered repairs up to 70,000 miles and expired January 1st, 2023. A 2017 with 90,000 miles and cam phaser noise today is paying full freight, $3,200 to $6,200. And it gets worse because this generation stacks its failures. A woman named Sandra bought a 2017 F-150 with 83,000 miles last year, paid $24,500, thought she had found a well-depreciated modern truck. 8 months later, the cold start rattle she had noticed when she bought it became a check engine light. The shop told her the cam phasers were gone and the chain had jumped on the driver's side. Estimate $5,800. The truck she paid $24,500 for was now a $30,300 truck, and she still owed $18,000 on the loan. 3 problems from 3 separate first-year decisions, all surfacing in the same 80,000 to 120,000 mile window, right when the truck starts looking affordable to a used buyer. The 2018 with the 5.0-liter V8. This one is the cruelest trap in the F-150 lineup because it wears the name of one of the most reliable engines Ford has ever built. The 5.0-liter Coyote Phi-8 family, 2011 through 2024, is genuinely capable of 250,000 to 300,000 miles with regular maintenance. That reputation is earned and documented. The 2018 with the 5.0 is the exception inside that family, and it is the exception because of what Ford changed in the Gen 3 block that year. The 2018 Coyote switched from cast iron cylinder sleeves to a plasma-transferred wire arc spray coating on the bore walls. In the 2018 specifically, that coating produced the highest documented oil consumption complaints of any F-150 year in the engine family's history. Some owners losing 1 to 3 quarts per thousand miles with no external leak. Your oil just disappears. Fouled spark plugs. Your truck runs fine right up until the coating scores, at which point you cannot rebore it. The bore wall cannot be machined. Your repair is a new short block. This is where most people get it completely wrong. They know the EcoBoost had phaser problems. They know the 10-speed had issues. So they specifically look for a 2018 with the 5.0-liter V8, thinking the naturally aspirated Coyote is the safe choice. Here is why that year is not safe. The problem presents slowly. Oil consumption starts gradually enough that owners dismiss it, assume they're just running the truck hard, top it off, move on. By the time the consumption is undeniable, internal scoring has been occurring for tens of thousands of miles. The short block repair runs $6,000 to $9,000 installed. The 2018 5.0 is currently priced on the used market at a modest discount to the 2019 and 2020. Not a large enough discount to account for the risk of being in the portion of those trucks with the coating issue. A man named Gary in Ohio bought a 2018 F-150 with the 5.0 at 74,000 miles. He knew the EcoBoost had phaser problems, specifically chose the V8 to avoid them. What he didn't know was that the 2018 V8 was the outlier year. At 91,000 miles, the truck started burning oil visibly. The shop found scoring on the bore wall in 2 cylinders. Failed coating. The short block estimate, $7,200. Gary had paid $28,000. He now had a $35,200 truck with 91,000 miles and a replaced short block, destroying its resale value on any Carfax that would ever get pulled on it. The 2021 Power Boost. Not all 2021 F-150s belong here. The 2021 with the 5.0 or the 2.7-liter EcoBoost is manageable if the recall work is verified. The 2021 Power Boost Hybrid is a different truck entirely. Consumer Reports gave the 2021 Power Boost a reliability score of 4 out of 100. That is not a typo. 4 out of 100. The following year it was 7. The year after, 19. It improved, but slowly, starting from a foundation that was among the worst reliability scores they had given any vehicle in any segment in any year. But don't stop there, because the more important problem for your wallet is what happens when a first-generation hybrid system hits the mileage where its warranty expires. The high-voltage battery carries an 8-year, 100,000-mile warranty. A Power Boost owner in Virginia named Marcus hit 103,000 miles, 3,000 past that window, when his truck was flagged for a battery module with visible burn marks inside the housing. Shop quote, $5,200. Marcus had done nothing wrong. The battery failed because first-generation hybrid systems in truck duty environments are still proving what they can survive, and your warranty cliff was 3,000 miles behind you when it happened. The 2021 Power Boost is not a bad truck the way a 2004 is a bad truck. It is an unknown. When you are paying $35,000 to $45,000 for a used truck, unknown is expensive in ways that don't appear on the window sticker. The pattern. Stay with me, because once you see this, every used F-150 purchase you make will look different. Every year on this list is the first year of something Ford had not fully solved yet. 2004, first year of the 3-valve 5.4. 2015, first year of the aluminum body. 2017, first year of the 10-speed. 2018, first year of the Gen 3 bore coating. 2021, first year of the Power Boost. Ford does not release broken technology on purpose, but every new platform carries first-year problems that only surface at scale in real use over years. By the time they are documented and solved, the trucks built before the fix go to the used market priced slightly below comparable years, priced to reflect that something is wrong, but not low enough to account for what fixing it actually costs. If you know the price is lower, but not why, you are the person these trucks are waiting for. Paul didn't know why 2004 F-150s were cheap. Sandra thought the cold start rattle was just how those trucks sounded. Gary avoided the EcoBoost phasers and thought the V8 was his safe choice. Marcus trusted the warranty right up to the edge of it. None of them made a dumb decision. They each made an incomplete one. And on an F-150, that difference is measured in thousands of dollars. The trucks that will not destroy your wallet are not the cheapest ones on the lot. They are the ones where the first-year problems belong to somebody else. The 2014, last year of the steel body, lowest complaint volume of its generation. The 2019 or 2020, 10-speed corrected, cam phasers revised, most reliable modern entry point. The 2023 or 2024, updated transmission, corrected bore coating, years of refinement behind it. Before you buy any F-150, ask one question. What changed in this model year? And has that change been corrected in this specific truck? If you cannot answer that, the price you are seeing is not a deal. It is someone else's discovered repair bill, marked down just enough to become yours.